Come on, admit it. The figure of the Antichrist fascinates us so much that it has been portrayed in hundreds of books and movies in all kinds of ways. So varied that we think it could be anything. From a child with the number 666 to a hellish monster with bat wings. But did you know that Islam has a detailed description of exactly what the Antichrist will be like? And when I say detailed, I mean that not only do they have in their scriptures what he will do and when he will come, but also exactly what he looks like physically. Yes. Stay with me, because in just 15 minutes, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. I promise I won't let you down, because I am the documentarian. And this is the Antichrist according to Islam. In Islam, the Antichrist is called Al-Masir Hudashalo, which literally means the deceitful Messiah or the false Messiah. The Quran does not mention him directly by name, but that's not necessary, because his existence and details come from the hadiths, the sayings and teachings attributed to the Prophet Muhammad. There he is, a key figure of the end times. Al-Masir Hudashalo, simply named as the Hudashalo, is a completely deceptive, prophetic, and miracle-working entity. He is neither a simple human nor a traditional demon. The texts depict him as an anomalous humanoid being, although his exact nature is a subject of debate. There is no doubt about one thing. When you see him, you see a man, but a very peculiar one. What does the Antichrist look like exactly? According to Islam, pay attention to the hadiths, especially the collections of Sahih Muslim and Sahih al-Bukhari. They describe Hudashalo like this, the Antichrist. He will be a man with a heavy build, more robust than normal, meaning he will be strong. When you look at him, you'll get the feeling that facing him in a fist fight might not be your best idea. His skin will be reddish or light brown, but most interpretations describe someone who will have thick, curly hair, never fine and straight, and reddish in color. Therefore, many agree that it could be a red-haired man. Hudashalo will have only one functional eye. Yes, he will only see from the left side. The other will be damaged. In case there's any doubt, when you come across a huge red-haired man with a white right eye, the sincere believers, according to the scriptures, will be able to recognize him immediately. Because in addition to the previous things, and I repeat, the hadiths say that only the sincere believers will see that the Antichrist will reveal the word kafir, which translates as infidel, written visibly on his forehead. Even for those devoted ones who cannot read, all those of true faith will understand that he is the Antichrist and that they should not follow him. Why? Because that's how it is written. His appearance will be fearsome and asymmetrical, which is interpreted in Islam as a clear sign of his falsehood. But he will have charisma and miraculous abilities that will deceive the masses with weak faith. And that is precisely what he comes to carry out. Have you ever wondered exactly what the Antichrist does? Well, that's made very clear in Islam. The mission of Hudashalo is to deceive the world by presenting himself as a false savior, claiming to be the true Messiah. He will even display apparent miracles, make it rain, resurrect the dead through deception, revive crops, and will be able to control natural resources. That will allow him to dominate vast regions, leading a huge army of followers who will give their lives to him without hesitation. But, as we said before, none with true faith, because sincere believers will be able to see who he really is, marked on his forehead. So, who will follow him? The hadiths say that they will have three fundamental characteristics. They will be ambitious, ignorant, and weak in faith. Basically, as we all know, a large part of humanity shares those flaws, so there will be millions. The Antichrist will spread extreme materialism, corruption, and falsehood, and he will achieve his goal thanks to a very particular, very unique personality. The Antichrist will be a master of manipulation, disguised as a savior, extremely deceptive and charismatic, with the power to seduce crowds. Arrogant and blasphemous, he will not hesitate to proclaim himself divine. He will only reward those who follow him blindly and will be very cruel to his followers at the slightest disobedience to his orders. His kingdom, which he calls people to follow, promises immediate, tangible, and absolutely materialistic pleasures. But his success is not only due to his skills in deception, but also to his ability to wait. Islam knows very well when he will come. Let's see. The Antichrist will emerge after a period of great wars, famines, and chaos has begun. When humanity is desperate for a savior, the texts associated with the time when the world is dominated by corruption, materialism, and the loss of faith. While they are immersed in the most brutal battle in human history, an apocalyptic war that will occur at the end of times, called the Great Battle. At that point, when humans cry out for a tangible hero to end their suffering and lift them out of misery, for someone to take command and guide them, well, he will come. He will proclaim himself the true Messiah. In some accounts, he will even claim to be God. He will perform miraculous acts. He will bring rain to arid lands, make vegetation grow, multiply resources, and resurrect the dead using demonic deceptions. Yes, demons will pretend to be resurrected people to make even the most skeptical surrender to the evidence and trust him. He will control basic resources, offering food and shelter only to those who submit to him. He will use his power to seduce the masses and create a false global empire. He will be a military and political leader, but disguised as a spiritual savior. Although it is mentioned that he will be active for 40 days, those days will be anomalous. Time will not pass as we know it while his mission unfolds. They even have a precise calculation for that. The first day will last like a year, the second day like a month, the third day will be like a week, and the remaining days will be normal. In the end, even though the calendar says otherwise, his rise, peak, and fall will last exactly 439 days. How does his story end? According to Islamic prophecy, Jesus, son of Mary, Isa ibn Maryam in person, considered a great prophet in Islam, will descend from heaven and kill the Dajjal, the Antichrist, near Damascus, at a place called the Gate of the With the death of the Antichrist, a period of peace and true justice begins. Under the leadership of Jesus Isa, who breaks the cross, kills the pig, symbols of idolatry, and restores pure monotheistic faith. Different followers of this channel have asked me the question, who will be the parents of the Antichrist? Here the tradition is ambiguous and mysterious, but there are versions. Some hadiths mention that he will be the son of two normal humans, but his gestation or birth will have particular characteristics with signs that will alarm the believers. You know, like being born much earlier than expected or extremely developed, with teeth, a lot of teeth. There are hadiths that indicate he will be born in the east. Places such as are mentioned. Khorasan, a historical region that covers parts of Iran, Afghanistan, and Turkmenistan. Although another interpretation says that he could be born in any powerful country. There is also a version that says he has already been born. Does it talk about a mysterious island or a hidden place where he has been imprisoned, waiting for his moment? One of the most famous stories is about a sailor, Tamim al-Dari, who found the Hudashalo chained on an island. In this version, the Antichrist will be released when the prophesied time comes. Now I'll shed some light on his nature, or at least I'll try. To the debate about whether he is human or demonic, and according to the knowledge I've acquired on the subject over many years, I have no doubt in stating that he is the devil made flesh, one who was born a long time ago. Most likely the Antichrist possessed a woman from a sect separated from Islam. He induced her to have offspring with an infidel and also took possession of the child from the moment of conception. Why do I say this? Because what he will do when he is released is consistent with what demons do. To appear when we are at our weakest, most distressed, and most hopeless. To demand total submission or to punish cruelly. To perform tricks with their angelic nature, and above all, to deceive, whisper, and seduce, pretending to be the true Savior, a present, tangible, immediate one who solves problems. And the million-dollar question: if the Antichrist is already alive, where is he chained now waiting for his release? Well, no. Few claim that the Templars, with the help of an immortal, captured a supposed Antichrist and moved him to a special wing of the Vatican in the old St. Peter's Basilica. One that can't be seen from the outside because they buried it with the Antichrist inside under 3 crosses. One, the secret one, where you can still hear him at night saying that his time is near. Those who know and keep silent about his existence call him Hudashalo or the Antichrist. No. They call him the one who walks behind the walls. And let me know in the comments if you'd like me to make a video about him. I'm El Documentalista, and this was the Antichrist. According to Islam,
there's a fire in the sky. It
breathes the
betrayal, an evil spirit in human form. He laughs while everything drifts away, pulling strings without mercy. His arrival is the omen of a new darkness. He resurrects the fallen, but they are children of evil. The miracle is a theater, spiraling lies. He has a blind eye, a dark mark on his temple. Who doesn't have light in a soul? Will he see it as a cast? He's coming, he's coming. The Antichrist is a shadow in the abyss with his peculiar laughter and a deadly charm. The documentarian knows it well. He reveals what others don't want to see. And he defends himself with the truth. And the deception begins to break. Here comes the Antichrist like a shadow in the abyss, abyss with his peculiar laugh of a deadly charm. They call me Maestro, and I pursue virtue. I walk in the shadows to serve the light.
Seekers of the hidden truths, I have returned with something that will change your perception of reality forever. The second season of Enigma de Banano has arrived exclusively on Podina. And this time, we have crossed boundaries that we should never have crossed. In 10 new episodes, we will delve into the darkest depths of the supernatural, from Santeria rituals that summon death, murders by witchcraft that evaded justice, to forbidden secrets of Freemasonry revealed for the first time by a master, Mason 30 degree. Real testimonies from people who have survived to tell stories so disturbing that many have tried to silence them. Each revelation will challenge not only what we believe is possible, but also what institutional authorities, spiritual leaders, and hidden powers don't want us to know. If you join through my special link, you'll get 60 days free, uncensored. The darkness is deeper than you imagine, and the answers are more terrifying than you're prepared to hear. Subscribe now to Podino through my special link, and join the brave ones who dare to look beyond the known. And I am El Documentalista, and this is Enigma Revealed, special for Podino.